Hey everybody, this is Dean DeCosta, and today we're going to talk about a new tool with some beta features that makes it really interesting. So definitely something to look out for, and it's Mosaic Track. Now, I've talked about Mosaic Track before. They have that cool tool that can help you write an email. Well, this particular part of Mosaic Track is even more interesting in that it can allow you to do a whole lot of stuff. So let's look at this for a minute. First things first, we're in the apply page, which is basically your account information. It's where you can figure out what you do and what's going on. Then we have your jobs page, and I'm skipping to go to the jobs page. And basically, this is going to be a listing of all the jobs you have. Now, this is important because this allows you to utilize its AI and matching features to help find people. So you see, I got 7 or 8 of them in there, 9, using them as examples. Now we're going to go to the source feature. And this is the thing that I find really interesting. So the resume feature is basically only looking within resumes that you have inputted into the system. Um, so these are people that you've put in here that it can now go ahead and find info on to try to help you narrow down to the right person. As you can see, you got John Smith, Lucas Smith, and they even equate to the job that you actually were thinking that they would be a fit for and all this. Fantastic. Here's the fun part, the social part. Now, to use the social part, the first thing you do is job title. The job title is actually the name of the job that you are thinking about them for. And you see Java right there, it's one. And you'll notice it automatically uploads what it thinks are the key tags or keywords that it thinks are relevant to that particular job. And hence the reason why you upload the job, make it easier. So we're going to get rid of delete database. We're going to get rid of Oracle. We're going to get rid of Unix, WebLogic, XLO. We're going to get rid of SOA too. And there we go. Now I could put a title in. I think I will. I'm going to go ahead and put in title developer. We're going to put in location of Seattle. You can see you can get the top 100, the next, so on and so forth. The rank, it's based on their rankings, which is a two-prong attack. One, it's their AI's ranking of how that person fits the job description, and two, it's based on the buzzwords. So we got everything we need here, and we're going to go source. Now you see the little green thing up here rolling. That means it's thinking, doing its thing, trying to decide what it wants to do, bringing people in, matching, all sorts of stuff. And as you can see here, we got a nice little list. Now, I'm going to pick on one person. Let's pick on Jason Rumney. He's at Global Health, blah, 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 blah. This is all the info about him. Now, a couple things. Number one, you're going to notice over here, create candidate. You're going to notice add to list. You're going to notice contact info. And then you see all the different buzzwords. Well, first thing is let's get contact info because I, for one, would like to know how to contact the young Jedi. And here we go. There's his email, there's his LinkedIn URL, and all this other information. So good. We got to add him to a list. So let's put the list down here we want to add him to, and we're going to pick the Java list. Boom, and we're going to add to list. And we're going to wait. It says candidate added to list. Great. Let's go over to our list. Now I already created the list Java. Here you can new, view, whatever. And here's the list. We're going to open it up to list. And there he is right there. We can open him up. There's nothing there because there's no resume. We can do view, which gives us the little synopsis that we just saw, LinkedIn URL and all this. Of course, you can do a whole bunch of stuff here. You can edit, you can add to favorites, remove, email list add, new workflow, whatever. The email list is just a list of people to email and all sorts of stuff. Soon they'll be adding the ability to download this, which includes all this information and everything, which is good. If they have an actual full resume on the person, it would be here, and you can download or upload, so that's good. Nice little a tool that searches. Now, predominantly it searches LinkedIn, but that's fine because predominantly it finds email addresses, which is really, really, really cool. You see here the contact field right here. We're going to get into that. And this is basically just contacting people. This is where you can put some client information. It's not really an ATS. It's not really a CRM. It's kind of an in-between thing. It allows you to do some sourcing, allows you to put some jobs, it lets the AI find people based on the jobs, so you don't have to do as much filling in of info. Has a little bit of a workflow, a little bit of a contacting, just a whole lot of little things. And like I said, it's getting better. It's fairly new. Some of this stuff, like the email stuff, is actually beta, so it's really brand new. Um, So some neat little stuff. The big deal for me, like I said, is the sourcing and the social part. It's really nice because for the most part, everybody you see, I mean, I've been doing this, playing with it for a while now, and I have yet to find someone where it didn't have an email address. Here's a UX person. We're gonna get some contact info, and there you go. I mean, it's work email, and that's okay. But and it says professional, but it's still an email address, something you didn't have, and it still has your link, the LinkedIn profile, which now means you can go there and you can see what else you can do, use other tools, do all sorts of neat stuff. Good tool, definitely something worth looking at. Definitely something to add to your tool belt, especially when the export feature comes in, which should be soon. Um, and there's a whole lot more to it than this. I mean, I've only looked at a few things. I mean, there's more information. Here's the word thing. Just so much information that you can do with this tool in that they set you up to allow you to just do a bunch of stuff. And I'm going to see if I can get one or two other things to work for us. We're going to get into our list. Oh, I went into the wrong area. My bad. I want to go into the view area. And you get all this, which is good. Workflow list, comment list where you can leave comments, stuff. You and other people can work on it. Just some neat stuff. A lot of buzzwords, emails, and stuff. Good tool. Really gives you a lot of info that can make things simple for you. I think the biggest thing is the uploading of the JD and allowing it to do the work to match to people on LinkedIn or on LinkedIn for you or people you already have in here. Um, like I said, 5 pages here. Let's see if, 7 pages. I mean, we're looking at over 100 people right there. Let's look at one more here. Let's look at this one here. And the reason I want to do this is I just want to see how good see no content information this time. So here we found one that it couldn't find content information for. Let's see if we can find another. I mean, because so far, to be honest with you, it's been finding content information. There you go again. So, I mean, I've done about 20, and that's the first time it didn't have contact info. So that's not bad. 19 out of 20. I'll take it. So that's it. This is Dean DeCosta, and this is the Mosaic Track recruiting tool.